Gonna
I
accuse
mean,
Jim of
it's just
breaking rules.
this one like it says someone is required of the game. Like I don't know how they can affect it after, but they said they were going to.
Oh wow, dude, what a threat.
What do you mean? No, not yet. I think I kind of might have lost like a week. I think I might have been like a week ahead of myself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Poor Jimbo.
Let me do my training real quick.
Okay.
I can sim it now because I spent 3 hours doing it.
Unlucky.
Do I have to put it back on what I wanted it to be on every week
Yeah.
too? That's so annoying.
It makes it automatically like counter like what your opponent normally does.
But is it like your playbook or like
What do
is it
you?
trying to counter the Rams playbook or like
That's trying to
whatever it
counter
thinks?
what I use.
Oh.
I'll just send it now. You can. I don't get how like everyone like every Madden league I've ever like been in, they just can't comprehend like if I send them an invite, they just like I don't know. Have you ever experienced that? Like, I'll be like, all right, I'm sending the invite, just join whenever, and they're like, all right, I'm searching now. Like after like 20 or like 10 minutes later, they're like, all right, I'm searching now. Then they just send me an
Yeah, no,
invite.
I know what you
It's
mean.
like I just don't get how one community of people can have such idiots. Like, it's not even, it's every one of them. I've only met like a few smart ones in leagues.
Normally, if they're like smart, they suck at Madden.
Honest.
Because like they're not, I don't know, but it's not even like they suck. They're just not cancerous to play against. So then they're just at a default, you know.
I think it, honestly, I'm just thinking it's all the ethnic people. I forgot to change my depth chart up to put fits in, so at the start of the game, I'm gonna have to change that up. Ethnic. What a way to describe.
What was that one guy's Pearson? I think was the tight end I wanted.
No, he was a right guard, but yeah, I thought he was a guard.
No, tight end.
Maybe. I don't know.
All I know is I don't have him, and apparently the Giants don't have him either anymore. So
Did he trade him? Look who he's on. I'm curious. I'm gonna back out and look too, cause I'll start a fight. That's retarded.
and I dropped that my whatever overall, and now he's gone too. That cornerback I got. I knew I shouldn't have dropped him. I literally just got screwed.
No, he's a left guard, Jim. He's on the Giants. Mike Pearson,
He was the 80 or something overall. What was he?
76, but young enough. But he had like really good blocking stats. He had like 92 run block and 92 pass block.
I bet that freaking cornerback's gone. I had.
Alfonso Hodge.
Well, I picked up a 77 overall
Who was it?
quarterback and dropped him because I wanted to get that other
Oh.
guy. Bobby something, I think. I don't know that well. I just don't. I can't right now. I don't feel like dealing with him. Okay, so I don't want Reggie Bush back returning kicks, I can tell you that.
Alright, I'm gonna send him the invite now.
Okay.
So as soon as like I send this invite, make sure you guys send me one, so that I have to leave and join.
I'll try to. Did you send it?
It's searching right now.
If I hurry up and search now, will I be able to get in?
You could try. Cool.
Oh, sick.
Oh, I forgot to change my depth chart again. Is the whole reason I backed up? Have you played a game with this team yet or no? No, you had
No,
a
not yet.
Texans game, yeah.
I've done a lot of training, but we don't know that means absolutely nothing.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken very short.
Yeah, my fullback's not slow.
As they'll start up past the
My
30.
fullback's like 90 speed.
Don't kick it to him again.
Yeah. Alright, I wanted to put Fizz in, see how it goes. I haven't started him yet, but I'm trading him, so... Oh, he is starting. Okay, never mind. I did.
How old is he?
24.
What overall is he?
74?
So they'll
He's
come
like
up
9
first and
overall.
10 now from the
Lower.
33.
It's worth it, I think, for me.
They'll start here with Jackson.
Dude,
He's
what the
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9
99
on
break
first
tackle.
down.
Who is that?
Steven
He
Jackson.
was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They run on first down with Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line.
Got a little too close.
You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On first down, it's Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, Minor.
Oh my God! He just didn't cut over all.
The one freaking run I guess for TD is like my 60 overall backup that I didn't even know was in. My like 30-year-old 60 overall.
Brilliant
blocking.
Yeah. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This is fielded a couple yards
My
deep.
defense has some quick guys, but none of them, like a lot of them are really bad.
And he'll bring it a few past the
My freaking
20
safety
to
and my
the
middle
23-yard
linebacker
line.
are so fast. I need to have one like decent one.
Pistons decent.
I think he's quick.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's taken in by Henderson.
I'm trying to think. Like I think
A gain of 6 there on first.
I think that Henderson guy is pretty good at
Now,
yours.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up
I think
a
he's
touchdown
young.
pretty
Like,
quickly.
he's like your, or maybe he's just on a one-year contract. I was looking at a bunch of
I
stuff.
wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down,
Is his name
their
Devery
natural
Henderson?
tendency
Because that name
is to
sounds familiar, but I don't remember him being a receiver.
And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
I don't know.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's Devery Henderson.
On play action, now Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
He was wide open, I threw it and started
That one
running
goes
away.
for 30 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
I really thought that was
Now a
going
man
to
open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A give. This is Bush. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up
It's
a
like his
3.
shoulder pads, I guess.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Tried diving.
And wind up with positive yardage.
That's when you gotta
It's a
press that
gain of
L2 so
3.
you can't
Now
throw it
it's
anymore.
3rd down.
If you like double tap L2 or single tap it or
The
something,
Ram
you
fans in this old
become a
stadium
runner
on their feet.
and get like you can
3rd
shape
and
and
goal.
stuff.
Trying to punch it across with Bush. Boy, no
Good
chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score,
he's not slow. I love him, dude. And he's a rookie, too. And he's like a 79 overall. Like, he's actually so good. Like, I'm actually going to use him. Oh, one play.
There, you gotta get the old. There's fullback screens, but they normally suck as fullbacks.
Oh, you're right. Well, I don't like any
working.
playbooks that have it. Now that I remember, like, I mean, I might like a playbook, but I don't know. I want to use the Pats playbook. They don't have one. There's that one that I really like. It's the it's a fake. It's a play action.
For their next drive.
It's a play action mountain into a fullback screen.
It was countered by
it's
just
just so like so much is going on.
If you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that
he rifles one that's intercepted.
Thought I could get that a little over you.
41.
I did not.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
I saw him standing still, and I saw Torrey Holt just running across the middle, like 5 yards behind you.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You know, I held down
exclamation mark,
the ball instead of lobbing it because I refuse to lob the ball for some reason. Let's give it to Leno. Remember whenever you were making fun of my fullback?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
No, you can't even take it to
the kick is away.
Now you give it to
this
this
is
guy.
taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
It's just so sporadic.
I know, I do that intentionally on this game, though. Mainly the whole reason for that was, you know, like Odell can like shift changes like without losing any speed. I was just kind of testing to see how fast he could do it.
On the ground. He'll get about 3 here.
Because that's the only way I get good returns if
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
I don't know. I guess that was just a bad throw by Chad. He like threw it.
It's a gain of 15 in the Rams
closer
have a
here
first down. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I want to throw it away. I can't.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling.
Yours didn't matter.
They had a
was
really
like
nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle and almost picked off.
Were you on a different guy?
I guess the good news for them now.
I really thought you were going to go for that guy. I read his
nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
I was going to say, like, I really didn't think you were on Torrey Holt, and then just out of nowhere there was 8 guys on him.
Was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on.
There was a guy in the zone going for the other guy.
Here's Murphy.
Yeah. You're actually not allowed to hold R2 there, Jim. Get the
strafe. The Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Safety.
Now you only can strafe.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
A solid
kind of like
an
an inch short.
Gain of 7 leaves him with a
I thought that guy was fast enough. That was the really fast guy from the play ago.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fit and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On the run, it's Bush. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
Get right there on him.
My safety on my left side is normally pretty quick, but like that was just a good, like that guy was wide. He was like 10 yards every direction.
Set. 10 logo. Hey, Charlie.
On 1st down, Breeze. He's going to wind up and air it out. The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Johnson
No, I was a man that time. I was not getting off him.
He may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy
That's my
case?
fast safety too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When you ask the equipment guys,
Even whenever you had that like half an inch on me, you still were done.
If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
Yeah, he's the number 2 receiver in the league here. Yeah, I got to give it with Steven Jackson.
Down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, wait, crap, I did that on stream. Oops.
81 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
I think I'm going to lose that part of the stream.
Effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
Yeah, you cut it on all of a sudden the scores like
Not sure he can keep it up for an entire
63.
season, but don't burst the bubble because
No,
he
we're
thinks
both
that
at
he can't.
63,
Guys go
63. We
into
both
a
get
season
banned.
with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage.
Dude, that's what I'm saying though. You
Every
literally
single
just
one
have to
of the
stop
guys
scoring
who's
once you get to
gonna
like,
touch the
or you just have to
football,
let the other
those
team
types of
score a
drills,
ton
those
so they
types
go
of
over
drops.
63 and
And
get
then
kicked
it's
out
up
of
to
the
see how the
league.
season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for
Throw
him.
pick 6s the whole game. And then complain when they go over 63.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the
I really thought
interception.
that
But they
play
did
action
put together, Charles, a
stayed back
nice
so
sustained
far.
drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once
There's
it's
such a big
interception
over ran
and
right
finish
into
off the
the
drive, that does
Yeah,
no
I wasn't
good.
moving. I actually
Well,
dropped
you know,
back.
with a good one going, finish
Oh.
things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's my
It's a big
punt
play
returner
there
kicker
for
thing.
the Saints.
That was, what was that? Was that like a
Giving
spin move in the
52
backfield,
yards
or
on the
did you just
ground.
get like an auto
Moving
goof?
the
Terrific
left stick
run from
without
one of
doing
the
anything.
fastest backs in the
You
game
cut
today.
really
A guy
hard.
who keeps
Like, it's
defensive
pretty
coordinators
crazy,
up at night, no
actually.
doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the
Well,
game,
they
and all he
kept
talked
going
about
to the
was
left
run
a little bit.
fits, making sure our
Tackle in the
guys
backfield.
were in the right place so there were no creases.
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down
So
after that big run.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So I'm assuming he won't be in the next play. Oh, wait, you actually have a decent back.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Deuce.
Draw play. Here's McAllister.
No. Oh, that block. What a beast. That was engage 8, too. That wasn't a 4-4 engage 8.
All of a sudden, it was supposed to be a run up the middle, and everybody was coming, so I just stretched it to the left.
The whole reason I picked that one, too, is because they had edge rushers since you've been running to the outside a lot. They just didn't show up. They just didn't play that down. I should have 2 people on rushing each edge and then 4 in the middle just plugging the holes. But
My freaking left tackle just clogged everything up, though. It was kinda
honestly,
nice.
and then your receiver on the left side, he even had a really good block.
He
Set
did
down to
like
kick
the,
this one away,
line
and
side
off
one.
it goes.
He did the freaking Gronk block where he like dragged that guy into the stands.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching the...
And he can't find a
I don't know
receiver,
why
and he's brought down.
No, I was going for the circle, like he was just standing there. I don't know why. I guess I held it in too long. Or not too long, but like...
aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
I guess I was on the run, I guess.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Powers through, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29.
I got stuck on a line there and snapped it, and I was spamming different things and just had to attack it,
creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
90 Wolf. Squeeze, double. Watch out, go. Tight end.
Oops, I didn't.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
So
This is caught by Jackson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the draw, it's Jackson. They find some open field here.
Did you manually slow down or did I just...
Inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
I just like, I either slowed down or you slowed down.
For setting up the draw play, and
like,
he did it really well there.
I guess I did.
And those guys who can do that well often are very good at play action too. No. And the beneficiaries, they're running backs and they're wide receivers.
I saw you running to the
And
side.
down inside the 15 it goes. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
Yeah.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it.
I really didn't want him to run back. I kind of wanted him to do a little bubble. And I thought it was a bubble. Evidently not, though.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
I tried to possession catch it, but there's too many people there. It was just getting, that was my good tight end.
Problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard.
That win at the end got me
a
a little antsy. Wait, you
got to get it done.
You may or may not have run into the kicker.
Maybe a little
I'm not gonna lie.
leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Whatever it was.
Did you get?
I was like, I think I nailed his kicker, but I'm just gonna let it go.
That ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to
Here's
get
my
it
fullback.
Yeah.
And he will be brought down here at
Bernard's
about
on the
the
freaking
17-yard line.
line before
He
my
is.
wings on.
That was him. He took out your guy and kept moving too.
The Saints offense on the field
good,
ready to
love it.
get their drive started. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Did you cut back? I thought you went to the outside on that motion.
For wrinkles and counters,
Yeah, I cut
because
back
you know
because
they
I
make
saw
some
you.
adjustments.
Okay. As soon as I saw the motion, I was like, wait a minute, I know this play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a
Can't use
terrific
my wide
play,
receiver
holding
screen.
them
You
in
can't
no
do
game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he works it across
Still do
the
my
25.
curl.
It's so hard to
Being
play the
tackled.
curls though, because if I
12
play the
yards
curl,
there,
then
good
I
for a
get
Saints
screwed on like
first
the
down.
inside routes. Then it's just over.
To win any route, you've got to break down
Then
the
I
defender.
occasionally get
and
those
that's
like once
exactly
per
what happened
game
here on this really
where I
nicely
jump the
executed
curl.
Now Breeze. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the counter, it's Bush. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second
Yeah, as soon as he took off going straight, I was gonna jump on that guy last second, but then that guy kept going straight, and it just got me antsy.
Get the ball out to the receiver.
I'm not gonna let a guy run the seam right up the gut.
He's got man-to-man coverage. I hope that his athleticism
My problem is I don't know like which ones are like Reggie Bush and stuff because like there's no stars on
Extra
it.
yard here to the
Like I don't
38.
I obviously know his
So
number,
3rd
but
and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory though if they're stopped. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
kind of glad you did that too. I didn't want to do that down at all. Didn't like anything about that.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
It's so scary switching your player like.
They'll try
Oh.
what is that? And they're going to mark him down short.
I like that.
Maybe by about a yard. If
Your
they're
fullback kind of screwed up.
He got one, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 54 yards away.
Nope. Unless the wind stays around.
Holy
And this
Christ.
kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will
What,
remain
unless we're in a
tied here in
hurricane?
quarter
Like,
number
my
2.
God.
And this is what the
That's
risk
the
you
wish.
run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot.
Is it going to carry the ball
So now they've got a
forward
chance to get one
and
more
the left?
drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Corey Holt.
Goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, he's my best player, so I
I
hope.
thought me aggressiving that was going to swap
So the
out.
defense blitzed.
No.
A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
I really thought he was going to cut around you way quicker than that.
In the center on that play.
96
They saw the
speed.
blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
That play worked
Rams.
so well against whatever you ran right
Micah
there.
Hyde.
I don't know.
Micah
I
Hyde.
was-
That's the guy.
Touchdown on the season.
He calls
As his
Isaac
guys
Bruce
are
Micah
able to
Hyde every
regain
time.
the lead.
I want to score with him again so you can hear it.
And they will take a
I don't hear the
7-point lead.
announcers.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Micah Hyde! And a receiving touchdown for Micah
Send
Hyde!
this one away.
Like, I don't know that that's right, buddy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Holy crap, my kicker is so slow.
And he'll get across the
Because,
20
like, in
before
Madden
he's
7,
brought down
kickers weren't actually
at about the
athletes.
23-yard line.
The kickers actually have, like, 14 speed.
The Saints
So
offense
funny.
on the field ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even
Dude,
more
I was scared for
is
you.
who
That's
I've
my,
got
like,
running
second
my football
fastest
team
guy
out
on
the
defense. I
field.
thought I was getting
And
there.
the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to
My
take care of
corners
the
aren't
ball?
good enough to stop that. They
If that's the
can
case,
get you
I
if you
might
run a
push it
streak,
little bit here and try
but they're
and get
not
something
beating you
before
in
the
a
half runs
one-on-one
out.
ever. Just FYI.
This quarterback now, 9
And they're
of
never
11
jumping
passing
or-
in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. Yeah, this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the
Just
football.
way back.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
These guys like say I play too much zone, but it's like if you put my cornerbacks on man, I think the second one's a 60.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gun bunch.
The final shot before half for Breeze.
That was an interesting
Escape,
punt
and
route.
he goes down. And with just 1 second
you make him
remaining
try
in
and
the
block?
first half, they'll call the timeout.
You're tight
The
end.
tight end. Yeah.
Interesting. It looked
A lot
really
of
weird. He
easier.
like came. He like. Well, that's who I was gonna use her. But he like came
after the
into the
sack,
line,
here's
like
2nd and
shifted into the
14.
line, and just didn't block anyone.
Mike 51. Let's go. Hey, 2.
kind of getting antsy.
51's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Ringer, guys. Fight the 51. Fight.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off.
Dude, I messed up my like hot routes on that play so bad, so many times,
so we have reached
and like you were like doing so much that like I had enough time to correct it, and so like I got blessed. That guy on the left was just gonna be on a one-on-one against my 60 overall corner for no reason.
A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
I don't know, I was sitting there trying to switch into your player.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
It's so funny. The players on my defense that are like actually like shutting you down right now, not shutting you down.
The Saints are
like the only ones that are making
field,
tackles like my 58 overall.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is really striking distance like this?
You have to too, because I just was so lost.
Emphasizing the things that went well in the first
That's why you fight, but then you got back a lot quicker.
That's like 90 speed linebacker or whatever, but he's 85 or 58 overall. So
overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up.
I really bet on that. How about you guys for that? Was that a option?
See how that recipe works. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
If it was an option,
that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
You had me beat.
It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Breeze going to throw. He gets this one to Johnson.
Guess what that
and they'll get it
is?
up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. They'll run on first down. Push.
Yeah, that play is a really good tackle.
And it'll bring up second down.
I thought you were getting around him again.
Success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
Really
a very solid gain on that play.
Rating. Oh, he's not bad. 70. Where's my worst player?
They'll keep it in the hands of Boyd.
That edge guy screwed you so hard.
I knew it wasn't going to work.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit.
Actually, my corners aren't that bad.
Breeze now.
My linebackers can't catch him. They all have like 50 catches, so don't even worry about those.
It's now 4th down. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second
spectacular
half.
catches higher than it's normal, so you have to try and,
yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that is incomplete.
I just threw it up to him. Someone was about to get me.
There on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing.
I didn't even notice it was a corner. I literally was watching the other side, and I just saw a guy on the
field with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Oh, God, I'm going to get 200 yards this game. I'm going to get reprimanded.
Incomplete. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Jackson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Fitzpatrick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
I got bounced around so much on that play. That wasn't even me like doing anything.
Saints 38.
Another good
like I was just pressing right up on the stick to try and just push through.
I came in to try to get him, but like he bounced off of somebody else, and I just got stuck.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. To throw, Fitzpatrick.
You almost got me in that circle because I was holding circle, but it was one of those plays where you get to like delay the throw.
Down as the tackle's made at the
I was
Saints
throwing it right to
15-yard
him.
line. But I shot
You really, I
thought
you were
able to complete the pass.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to bite on the
quarterback in control.
Bite on the run, yeah.
Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Topper!
From the red zone now, they look to throw. He's
I had 2 guys. I could turn it to either of them.
The 23-yard line.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and they'll bring it down at the 18-yard line. That'll get a little bit
audibled
back,
into run
5 on the run,
whenever the box
and
is
they'll be
so
left with a 3rd and 13.
I don't know what I want to run at all. Because like I have to go for the end zone, but like it sucks having to go from to the end zone from here. I know what I'll do. Oh, never mind.
He's crossing.
Can't do
He's
that.
checking crack.
Ready? Fitzpatrick to throw it. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Yeah.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
What
a
about
1st
it?
and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in.
Bernard.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
Is that a bullet pass? It took so long to get there.
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
There's
punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
muscle memory?
Yeah.
This quarterback now.
No, it's play someone else and they start whining about it.
It's 1st and 10.
It's like you're sitting there not even wanting to do it.
Good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Bush.
That didn't sound
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a
I'm gonna
third
need to
and
quit
about
running with
2.
Steven Jackson. He's almost at 200 yards and 130 lashings.
That's a pretty run because
Every yard above
everyone is in
200, you
sync
get a
right
lashing.
there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is Bush. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. On the delay, it's Bush.
Oh my God! Thank God.
That guy.
That was terrifying. I got the second he got the ball, there was a guy in front of him like, run to the left, run.
I really didn't think you were going to have the balls to run it there.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on
I
1st
had
down.
like 3 people rushing, and that guy just happened to get there.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be
Honestly, you might have had that cutback. I don't know if it was worth it, though. As soon as the ball's in the air, the cornerbacks get like 90 overall.
Precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
That's a perfect
Yeah.
word
You're
for
right
it.
there,
Precise,
you're right.
because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you're
Oh,
not running this
I
league.
PI'd your guy really bad.
It's not just West Coast.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Tell me that they get it intercepted. Screw you.
No, not that guy. I PI'd a
The guy
different
trying to
guy.
cross the middle.
Yeah.
I know.
28-yard line. That's now a
I don't know how that was like the
interception in as
glitches
many
thing, because
weeks
I
from
love
his
no
linebacker
speed, but he
position.
just got
Think about all
stopped.
the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he
Okay,
picking
there
up
was
man
enough
to man?
people
Is
on
he
that
having
one to
run
stop
with
me,
a
I'll give you
running
that.
back or a tight end?
I don't even
In
know that
any
you
event,
rushed that many. I
great
just
eyes,
think they
head
all
on a
got there.
swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, wide open receiver, complete. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of
I like
action.
haven't had
You're
like I
watching
don't
the
know, I haven't had
NFL on EA Sports.
the like end of the quarter thing trigger me in such a long time. I used to. Oh, that's just so annoying whenever you're like about to
1st
snap
down,
it.
Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Hope. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
Why are they like talking like,
Exercise
you know, like
those
whenever they like
fingers.
game's so bad they like start talking about
Just
how
a
it's a
yard and
video
a pick
game.
up
I guess
there.
you don't have the
They'll bring up a
announcers on.
2nd and
Why are they
9.
talking about that now? It's literally a
Definitely reminded
two-score
me a lot
game.
of a former teammate of mine. We used to
They're
call
like
him the
yelling at
trash
me for
man. His
passing
ability
with
to
9-minute
sift through
quarters.
traffic and make plays
A two-score
is
game.
uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 runs in a row, but only 2
That's because
yards
I'm getting
to
close
show
to
for
200
it.
yards. That's it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I really hope he signs with me again. He's so old, though.
And your first thought
It's just if I don't get
is
him again, then I'm going to be
that went into this
screwed
one
on all. Like, I have so many people I need to draft. My defense is actually holding up pretty well. I'm surprised.
Are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points
Last
in
week
case
they were
there's a
sucking.
tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I think it's just because I know how you play.
Yeah, it's killing me.
And it's just like, if I play someone else,
The
my team's
Saints
going to be so
offense on the
trash.
field ready to get their drive started. And following
My
the
offense is
interception,
pretty
just
good, though.
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run
I know,
back
like,
out
you want to try and stay under
totally
200 yards,
just
but
go ahead and be
you
loose
can go
with
the other way.
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too
What was that?
He's going to be intercepted
Was that,
a third
like, who was that to?
Picked off at
The
the
post,
28.
but like still, like
And that pick just sets
He-
him up
it was 15 yards
near
off.
the goal line.
I remember being
I don't
in a
even know who you
defensive
tried to throw
meeting
to be
back
honest
when
with you.
was
I
in college.
wasn't. I was watching the left
Defensive
side.
coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense.
I was throwing it to the
D-linemen,
left side.
You play the run. Linebackers,
Oh.
be aware of anything. And
I threw it to the guy you were on.
Oh.
That way, you're all set, ready for whatever
The
they put out
post.
there.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
That's Drew Brees for you. He's known for making those kind of throws.
You want
Yeah,
to.
he's known to be
Without
like
a
this.
doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Are you trying to like get me banned from like scoring over 63, or what are we doing here?
I don't know.
And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they
I'll
cash
cut off
in
the
for
stream and we'll just
6.
stat pad.
Point after up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Go and get 201 yards on all my players.
Send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25.
For some reason, Devin Hester in this league only has like 92 speed.
That's not right at all.
I know. Everyone's like saying stuff about it, but since
Saints
it's not a
offense on the
commissioner's
field,
team, no
ready
one
to get
cares.
their drive started, and they've sort of lost their
Believe it
way.
or not,
How
guess
do they recalibrate?
like none of the
and get
you know
this
like none of the
proverbial
players are
train
fixed in
back
like the
on track?
mistakes thing.
Well, this is where leadership.
That his pass is
Well, freaking the
intercepted for
commissioners,
the
Alex
fourth
Smith
time
is
today.
23 already, so
Picked off at the 35. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down.
the commissioners'
near the
players are all
11-yard
fixed.
line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage.
God
They've
forbid
all been
anyone else
excellent, and now
hit
they'll
their
take on
players.
an
Yeah, anybody
interception
else has a
here
problem.
as this one
Yeah.
continues to slip just further
I'm
and
sorry,
further.
I'm busy. I've had a rough week.
yeah.
On first
Please.
down.
I'm sure you've understood how like rough this week has
And
been
he'll
for
find
me.
his
It's
way
like,
down
I've done
inside
this
the
1 or
10
2
to the
times, so
9-yard
it's actually
line.
not that bad.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, I've actually ran a couple leagues. You see, I just don't get that mixed
Jackson.
up. Oh, I thought you were stripping that. I
And
never saw
running
the
room hard
animation.
to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown,
I might need
Rams.
to stop with him.
A great play there. His 3rd
That
touchdown
might
of the
just be
game
another
and
lashing
4th
right there.
on
I'm
the
gonna
year.
do some
And the
back
Rams use the
exercises,
short
prep
field
up,
to their advantage as they
build some
cash in for 6.
muscle buffer.
Extra
Thanks got back on, but he didn't join the party. What the heck is up with that? Yeah.
Downhill once you got here, Audrey. I was a score down. Now I'm like 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit using my good players once the commissioner's gonna lash me. Because if you get over 200 yards,
Fielded
God
about a
forbid.
yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard
Intentional.
line.
You just run around looking for for cow patties.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
I'll give you some
The
for that
coverage
goal.
there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a
What's so
3rd
good about
down.
it?
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Breeze. Being chased out left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now
Tim,
it's
this is supposed to be a
down.
sim league. If you could quit
Just
throwing picks
nothing
with
there
Drew Brees,
again.
that'd be
He's been
ideal.
sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course.
Dude, my
He's
guy
really
just
been through
jumped
the
up and
ringer, hasn't
smacked
he?
the
What we've
ball.
seen is a defense
I mean, it was a
that's
1 versus 4.
well-coordinated.
That's
The
what they
front
do. I
and
wouldn't
the
do that on
back
third down.
really in sync. The front putting on
game's
the
not that
pressure,
far.
the
I know.
backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And this time
think
he's
so.
got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Here's Brees to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brees to throw again.
Yeah.
Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Brandon,
Drew
at least there's one
Brees,
bright
Reggie
side to
Bush.
that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Yeah,
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Bush.
Freaking
And boy, he
Patriots
is
traded
very
Wes
close
Walker
to a
and
first
Randy
down, but
Moss.
from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options
I think
here on
that's
4th
true.
and inches.
Like, I know the first one
It wasn't that bad of a trade, even though
He's
he
got
flipped
a
all
little
about.
daylight.
I think they were saying it was in the Patriots.
No reason not to try it there, and they
Because like he was
indeed
given like the
convert
best
on
cornerback in the
4th.
game for
So signs of
30-year-old
life in what's
Randy
been a
Moss on a
dormant
1-year
offense in
contract.
this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brees. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So that complicates
You'll
things
put him in
a bit
Ashley's
here.
thing.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
You can't stop me.
Now Brees.
They like that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their
Boy,
starting
run out of the
quarterback
pocket and then get
almost no
upset that he
matter
gets
the
sacked.
situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a
My
pretty
dude
good beating out there.
sprints
With the
straight
deficit, maybe not
backwards
wanting to risk an injury.
and then doesn't get why his
Here's
corner
Brees.
is okay.
Going down the middle, and it's
Yep, baby.
complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Doesn't get why his
Heck of a play there on
lineman
3rd
can't
down,
hold
but
him.
amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Yeah, baby.
Reduce McAllister, and
That's
he is
true. They
not
didn't
going
want him to
anywhere.
push him
They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, Reggie Bush.
It's okay. If you get any more yards, you kick out of the
I have to kneel it and lose yards.
If I don't get
And they're
3
trying
more
to squeeze
picks, you're
in one
done.
more play here before the 2-minute
You know
warning.
who I can use though?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback
Leonard.
getting the carry. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15
I love
for a
Leonard.
gain of 2.
He's like my favorite player on the team.
So it's Rams football
Just
here
'cause
as
you
we
made
get
fun
you
of him.
reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to drop this off to his
Yeah,
fullback.
and he eats up his face. Let you see him get up and like pull his own face
Flag is
mask.
down on the
What a
tackle,
champion.
and that's going to tack on 15 more.
He's a
Give
Super
him
Bowl MVP
23
right
You're
now.
wrong
yards
if you
on the
don't think I'm
pickup.
using all my
Now it's
thumbs.
1st and 10. A big mistake,
It's a
especially when you
realism league,
factor
so
the
like,
personal
in
foul
reality,
yardage. Now the first
Yeah,
play of
reality,
the
Torrey
drive
Holt
there
would've
is
got it.
incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this
I don't even know
entire
if
game.
plays to run.
Offensively, they've had their way with them.
I can't run it with
Work again
freaking
from the
Jackson.
38
And my
on 2nd
second
and 10.
running back's like a 60 overall, and I'm not letting him fumble it.
Now it's a bootleg with Fitzpatrick. They'll buy some time.
Oh, my good God,
Now he's
Fitzy.
going to throw deep right side.
Fitz.
And that's going to be
That was nothing for
incomplete.
him.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making
I
sure
didn't
you're
think about
taking
it that
care
way.
of the
I think
lead
he's right.
because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in
We're
jeopardy.
just going to Torrey Holt. Just kidding.
Fitzpatrick. And he's got Bennett. And this is going to be another first down.
He
As the
got me
tackle's
too.
made
I
at the
left
Saints'
that guy.
45-yard line.
That's what
The
sucks.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet.
Yeah, I just need the nice play. Oh, I thought you were going to jump that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I was in the process of saying nice pick, and you just changed directions and went
just shy of the marker. On the carry,
oh God!
Jackson.
I mean, get down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now we'll get a quick
I love that you're calling
timeout
timeouts. Oh wait, I should probably just run it out.
As they get
It's
the stoppage
realistic,
with
like,
65 seconds remaining.
I need the things. Okay, I messed up again. I could audible, but I'm not doing it.
They'll run it with Jackson.
I like no, get it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down.
I got him to 194.
I kind of want to get him to 199 just to see if anyone says anything.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this
It
game
would for
goes
them
on?
to watch the video
Seems
back on
just
this.
as good here in the
Just sitting here
fourth as it
clowning
was
on
way back in the
the
first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during
The
the season
timeouts,
in
you're
order to
killing
continue
me.
to carry the ball at this rate.
I want to go crap before I have to go to
That's the
class,
defense that they were
Jim.
looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point
No.
of attack to deal with the big guy.
Why is Steven Jackson in?
You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their
Gonna kick
timeouts.
him out.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the set. Mike 51. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
They'll try and run with their fullback.
No way. No! That's an edge rush. What the world happened?
Touchdown.
Leonard's just too
This
quick.
thing is ugly. Looking
All
like
right,
they're
now I
well
really
underway to a
can't score
2-0
another
start.
point.
All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game
If I
in
score
the
another
NFL.
point,
We
I'm
hear it all
done.
the time. We know
Big
that it's
roll in all
difficult.
caps, do
But
not
guess
score
who's
more than
smiling?
63.
But inside is thinking 24-hour
I can get a
rule
field
because
goal,
we're gonna have to
actually.
play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find
Okay,
a way
do
to
not
keep
throw a
improving.
pick, please.
This is fielded at the goal line.
No, you're
In this
not.
position, trying to get back into the game.
No,
takes
you're
away
not.
spark from their special teams. That's not
There's
what they got.
no way
They got
that was
a setback and they have a
intentional.
long field to cover. They want to try to
There
put
is
points
I,
on the
I
board.
was trying to call a fair
The
credit for
Saints
that.
offense
That's the
on
problem,
field,
though. The
ready to
only
get
thing I
their drive
cannot
started.
avoid is a
They're
safety,
just
because, like, you can
obviously
make my
getting
team get a
shellacked here in this one,
safety
Charles.
if you just
What's
don't
the
throw it. I
message
can't pull them
if you're a
away.
coach for this final
No!
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
I'm gonna
Inside
get
his
this
ammo
game
goes
on whether you
in.
like
Take
it
a
or
great
not.
look at that
I'm literally
scoreboard,
dropping
realize
court.
how poorly everything
deep.
went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And
I'm
never
using
forget
that guy
it,
that
because
runs
You're not
that.
going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?
No.
You might meet up with this team again.
Steps
Oh my
away.
God, you
And
gotta
this one
quit.
complete. So the clock stopped now, 20 seconds remaining.
Oh, this play's
Another
good.
incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there. The
Oh,
number of times
boy,
he's
you're
been
done.
sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing,
Okay, I don't
still
think you can
fighting,
get me on
not
this.
taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I just need to
Eluding
get
the pressure right.
sacked.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they
What are you doing to me?
And this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does
Oh,
him
it's
in
actually a
here.
good thing I streamed
And that
this
is
one, just in case.
Frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out
I'm
from under
literally
their
kneeling the
shadow
ball.
right now. I mean, I know this
Actually,
is
no,
the
I'm giving it to
NFL,
Leonard,
but
and if he
you imagine
breaks
a
loose, I'm
college crowd
taking it.
right
I don't
now,
care.
What would they be doing? They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
There we go, Brian Leonard. Halfback. Oh my God.
Not today, you are. Not today.
And now a carry here for their fullback.
No.
Yes,
How is there a second left?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside.
I can't wait for someone
the
to see the
30.
score of this and then get excited to play you because they get to just clown on you, then you actually play them
And
for like the
that'll
second
hurt
half.
The average a bit as this
Yeah.
time they're able to get him behind the line.
Ew,
Charles,
what is your
it's one thing to
guy?
win, it's another
He's
thing
so
to
fat.
put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
It
offense.
looks so
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number
It
of points.
actually looks so
And
much
feel
like
they're
him.
moving the ball.
I'm so happy someone, I've been
Clicking
making
and
coaches
clicking.
look against Allen
They
Wilson
can
since his
take
game
a
came
ball
out. No one ever said anything
As
about
an
it.
offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything
That is
wrong.
actually
Whatever you call
Tyler
a run,
Wilson.
pass, it's all going to work.
That's called
Oh
being
my
in the
God.
zone.
That's so funny.
So for LA, it's a win here in
Crying
their home
now.
opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the
I have
road
the
next
channel,
week
like,
for a date
look at
with the
Fitz.
Cleveland
Look at
Browns.
Fitz.
Meanwhile,
Did
for
you
the
see
Saints,
Fitz, like, pumping up the
they'll
crowd
fall
running off the
1-1.
field?
And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks
Oh
in
my
Seattle.
god.
I think that was home field advantage.
I'm Brandon
for them.
Gunn.
Yeah, I
Certainly
think
have to
so
thank
too.
Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire
Fitz at
crew.
home field?
We'll catch you next time
Are
right
you even
here.
playing?
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go and check out my player stats. Which one do you think he's gonna whine about the most? Steven Jackson got 194. And then Leonard got 60.
How many yards did Hulk get? I feel like he got a couple
138.
bombs.
And then I stopped on the 1 too to give it to... How many? Oh my god. Steven Jackson had 194 for 3 TDs. Oh boy. Well, I'll let you know if they say anything to me.
I could be really toxic right now. I could go in the chat and flip out about you running
Oh
up the
my
score.
god. Then, oh my god, that'd be so funny because I have the whole thing clipped. Oh my god. And then I send it in to them with this part included where you're talking about sending it.
You know what, Audrey? Do you want to come back down? Do those videos? I have to get those done.
What do you have to take videos of?